welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm presenting you the best bags, in my opinion, that are worth $1,000 or less. These can be really great bags if you're starting your designer collection, for example, so as a first luxury bag, or simply if you're looking for a carefree bag. So if this video sounds interesting to you, then please keep on watching. So really quickly before we start this video, I'm actually pretty proud of myself because I was able to find 7 different bags that retail for $1,000 or less. And to be completely honest with you, this was actually quite difficult. I guess otherwise they wouldn't be called luxury handbags. And I currently don't own any of them, so I will be including pictures either here or here. So let's get started. So let's start with the first one, which is by Chloé, and it retails for $750. So we are well below the $1,000 mark, and it's the Chloé Woody Tote in size small. I really like this handbag. I was actually considering getting it myself. It's something that I find really beautiful. It's at the same time cute and casual, but still has kind of a classy vibe to it. And what I really like about this handbag is that it comes with a strap, so it is a crossbody bag, which is super convenient. I think that I'm trying to move away from like collecting handbags that actually collect dust in my closet because I never wear them. Obviously I find them beautiful, but as they're not very practical, I end up rarely wearing them. And so I'm trying to favor, practical bags that I could see myself taking out often. And this is definitely a very good option. I absolutely love the look of it. It does seem pretty carefree. But of course I don't own this handbag, so by the way, if you do own it, let us know in the comments down below what you think of it, if it is carefree. What I also love about it is that it is not tacky. So obviously, there is the logo, it says Chloé on it, but it's not like a very tacky bag. It's something that is still very kind of humble and like not too over the top. But I find it very feminine, and it seems practical, and it seems like it also fits quite a bit. So this for $750 is a very good option. So next up we have a bag by Yves Saint Laurent, and it retails for $595, and it's actually not the cheapest on my list, so that's the good news. And it's the Yves Saint Laurent Uptown pouch. There are many different color combinations that are available, and I believe that everyone needs a pouch. It is so practical, so convenient for like, nights out on the town. It's actually something that I don't have currently in my collection. I don't have a pouch. I have many like evening bags or bags that can be used for dates or something like that, but I currently don't own a pouch, and I find them very practical for these types of occasions. So it's something that's really good to have, especially at that price range. I really do feel like Yves Saint Laurent is a really good brand in the sense that it is a great value for your money. The quality of the bags is really amazing. I own a couple of them myself. There's one over here. And my everyday bag is also by Yves Saint Laurent, so I really know about them quite well. And I think that the quality is amazing for the price that you're paying, $595. It is very reasonable. And it's beautiful, it's classy. And what's really great about this bag is that this is something that can be turned into a handbag. If you add a chain, it becomes a crossbody bag, so super practical because you can turn your pouch into something that is practical for day outings, for when you need to have your hands free. So this is really nice at this price point to be able to have a bag that suits multiple occasions. So next up we actually have the cheapest bag that's on my list, and here the price varies, but we are around $100 to $200, so really reasonable. And obviously I'm talking about the Longchamp Le Pliage handbag. And so here there are different materials, there are different sizes, obviously so many different colors available. But regardless of which color combination and size you choose, I find that they're super practical, very good for traveling. Also, if you are looking for a first designer handbag, this is absolutely fantastic because it is very, very carefree, and the price, like I've mentioned, is super reasonable. This actually is my first ever kind of expensive handbag. I think that I received it when I was like 16 or something from my parents. So it is a very iconic French brand. It's something that's kind of, you know, been timeless and classic for so many years. So you're really not doing anything wrong by getting one of these. It's something that will always be here. It seems like it's been here forever, and it will always be here. They are really roomy as well. If you get like a larger one, you can use it for so many different occasions. It could be a travel bag, it could be a beach bag, it could be a diaper bag, it could be a running errands / everyday bag. I mean, the possibilities are absolutely endless, and it's a terrific investment. Next up, we have the Belmont B Army camera bag, and it retails for $995, so we're barely under the $1,000 mark, but we're still there. And it's a bag that I actually had never seen before or even heard of, and then I walked into Saks randomly looking for something else, and I passed in front of the Belmont Bags display, and I saw it, and I thought that it looked absolutely cute. It seemed to be very functional in the sense that it could be something that can be easily dressed up or down. It's something that may work for, you know, obviously during the day, but also for evenings. I find that it has this little classy, unique touch to it. What I really like about this handbag is that it is very unique. It's something that I had never seen before, and I find myself doing a lot of research on, like, you know, designer websites, on YouTube and everything, and it's really something that I had never seen or even heard of. So I feel like if you do carry this handbag, this will be something that people will notice. It will be something that is kind of, you know, out of the ordinary, and it won't be like LV, like Speedy or Alma or Neverfull or all those bags that are so everywhere. This will really be something totally different. I find the price point very, very reasonable. What I obviously like about it is that it is a crossbody bag, so super convenient, you know, for all the times that you can't really use your hands. And it seems to be quite a carefree bag as well. It seems to fit a couple of things. That's kind of the thing that I would be concerned about, is how much can you really fit in this bag? Is it enough for, you know, a day out and about in the city, for example? So that's something that would need to be verified. But I still find the price point fairly reasonable for the type of bag that it is. It is quite unique, understated as well. It's not something that's like, you know, super flashy in your face or like too tacky. And I think that the brand is kind of a timeless classic as well. It's something, you know, that has been there forever and that is here to stay as well. I try not to invest my money in like new upcoming brands. For example, you know, I'm not a fan of like Jacquemus and all that. It's not really something that I would dare spend money on for fear that, you know, maybe in 5 years or so it would no longer be popular. By the way, let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested in me doing a video on the brands that I would never purchase. This would be something that I would be interested in doing, so let me know if that works for you and I will do it. But Belmont I would definitely purchase, and I find this bag totally cute. So the next bag that's on my list, I'm not actually quite sure if it's really a handbag, but it's from LV and it retails for $745, and I'm sure that you've probably guessed it by now, but it is the Louis Vuitton Mini Pochette Accessoire. I find it so adorable, but of course, judging by the size of it, I'm not super sure that it is really a handbag. I'm not sure that it can be used as a handbag, but it is so cute. I love this like cutesy vibe of mini me. I think this would be a perfect bag for like, you know, a mom and daughter duo. This would be so cute to have, to be like twinning with your little one. And I also feel like this is the kind of accessory, let's say not a handbag, but this is the kind of accessory that is really perfect to kind of get a taste for the brand. So meaning, you know, if you are new to the designer world, if you're new to LV and this would be, you know, your first LV piece, this would be a really great way to see if this is something that works for you. For example, to get used to the patina. I would actually advise to do that instead of getting, you know, a larger handbag that would cost a lot more money, to kind of see if it works for you, if you like the patina, if, you know, it holds a test of time for you. Also to learn how to really take care of a designer bag. I think this would be a terrific option. The next bag that's on my list is by Gucci and it retails for $990. So again, barely underneath $1,000, but we have made it. and it is the Gucci Dionysus GG Supreme Super Mini handbag. And it is so cute. I mean, it is absolutely adorable. It is a crossbody bag, so in that sense I find it really practical. The thing that I would say I would be concerned about is definitely what fits inside this bag. This is actually not something that I have seen in person, to be very honest with you, to throw that disclaimer out there. This is something that I have seen on the Gucci website. So the thing that I would be most concerned about is what actually fits inside. Is it really a handbag, or is it kind of like the Louis Vuitton mini pochette accessoire? Is it something that's more like, an accessory versus a handbag? But what I can tell you is that it is super cute. It is a crossbody bag, so practical in that sense. And then I also think that kind of like the LV one, this would be really perfect to be twinning with Mini Me. Especially if you remove the strap for her. I think this would be super cute. And it's also a good way to see if you have a taste for the brand. Obviously this bag exists in like larger models. There are several sizes available. So this would be, a good way to kind of buy it, see if you like it, perhaps pass it on Mini Me, and then buy the bigger version for yourself down the line. So next up, for the last bag that's on my list, we have a bag by Valentino, and it retails for $950, and it is the Valentino Grainy Calfskin leather pouch. I find it so beautiful, and I really do believe that it is a perfect alternative to the wok. So if you've been dreaming of having a wok, but it doesn't really seem like it is at your price point quite yet, fear not. I think that this is an amazing option as a replacement for a wok, because it is a crossbody bag. It is a bag that can be used for evenings. It's actually something that I would mainly use for evenings, but again, it's also something that you can use during the day, especially because it comes in different color combinations. So, depending on the color that you may get, you might be able to use it for that. And then the thing that I love most about this handbag, really, and that's really something that we haven't seen with the other handbags that I have kind of shown to you up to this point, is it has this really beautiful, soft, supple leather that, really brings this very luxurious feel to it. And that's really something that we haven't seen with the bags previously. The other bags that I've mentioned have been in either kind of, a type of fabric, or they have been in leather, but haven't had this kind of like luxurious, soft and supple feel to the leather that I love so much about this one. And at this price point, it is very reasonable for this type of leather. It's kind of like the lambskin, let's say, from Chanel. But you also kind of get to experience this and really have a feel for it at a much more reasonable price point. It's also a really good way to kind of get used to it and see if that's something that you can sustain. And it is something that I will say I wish that I had done in the past. My first handbag from Chanel is Chanel Walk, and it was in lambskin. And it's really a bag that really did not work for me. It was a terrible mistake purchasing it. I think that I purchased it because it was the cheapest bag that I could get from the brand. And the size didn't work for me, but in addition to that, I think that the lambskin was not really doable for me. I was way too scared of damaging the bag, of like ruining it with my nails, etc, etc. So it's actually something that I really rarely took out. But here, I think that with the Valentino one, for that price point, it is a really great way to see if the soft calfskin works for you. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was beneficial and informational for you in case you were looking at acquiring a handbag, but either didn't really quite have the budget for it, or were simply looking for a carefree bag. I think that for all of us, even the ones that have like several Chanel bags, aka me, it's always really practical to have these carefree bags that we can be a little bit less, cautious with. So I hope that, this video was able to inspire you, and I hope that I've made several good recommendations and that you will look at these bags and seriously consider them. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.